students abroad or somewhere else. How do you think, are there any factors that can emphasize students in order to be more patriotic towards his country and be for a better development of his own country? What do you think? Are there any factors?
For exchange participants?
For those students who want to study abroad, they're just left there forever. They're not even thinking back about their country, overall. So how do you think, can there be any factors which can emphasize in order to come back to the country and just use this knowledge in his own country?
Well, I think speaking for the exchange, please have a seat. Speaking about the exchange students I've seen here in Tajikistan, I've been very impressed with them. I've met with many of them that have come back from the United States who've been there on many different programs. And the thing that strikes me about them is how excited they are to be home and to do things to help improve the country or do things once they're back here. To me, they're the most patriotic young Tajiks I've met. Perhaps because they've lived abroad, they've seen something different, they have some ideas, perhaps because they know what they've missed while they've been abroad, and they want to get back and start their life and do some things. We have a number of alumni associations for our exchange students who study in the United States, so I try to attend some of the functions there and talk to them. But those are the young Tajiks I've been most impressed with as a group when I've had a chance to talk to them after they've been in exchange programs and are back. One thing that we have in the United States in our exchange law, the visas that exchange students and others get, is there's no opportunity for anyone who goes on exchange to stay in the United States. They have to return. So that eliminates people who think they want to live in the United States and they try to use that as a vehicle. So the people I've seen who have come back from these exchange programs are some of the most impressive people I've met here because of their desire to come back, to do some things, whether it's starting a business, whether it's to do certain things in society they'd like to make a little difference. They're the ones that to me have the most vision for the future.
In the case of Russia, I'm afraid the situation is a little bit more complicated. Due to the fact that a large number of Tajik population and the prospective students have dual citizenship. They already have obtained Russian citizenship. They speak fluent Russian. Some of them is mother tongue. And there are no entry visa is required to go to Russia. And apparently they feel rather at home while living in Russia. And I would assume that part of them will opt for staying in Russia as soon as they review on educational institutions. But as far as I'm aware, those students who go to study in Russia by intergovernmental program, they are obliged they are under obligation to return to Tajikistan once they finish their studies in Russia.